Hello, today's October 5th, day after the group led by Greg Williams, Facing Addiction, had their uh, march on DC. Reportedly, over 100,000 people met at the mall in Washington, D.C., and were able to take in performances by Sheryl Crow, Steven Tyler, Joe Walsh, among others. Um, some of the speaking I heard before I had to leave for work was something that stirred memories of why I first gave up drinking. I am working on my 20th year of sobriety. First of all, I did it for myself. That when I went into outpatient treatment, that was one thing that was stressed to me. Foremost, I did it for myself, and secondarily, I did it to show the people that I knew in my life whose lives I disrupted with my drinking and my behavior through drinking, that I could change. And my determination, and pretty bullheaded guy when I get my mind made up on doing something. My determination and perseverance got me through some rough times. I used different fictional characters as well as sports heroes and statesmen and famous people as a way to get myself through some rough patches. And there were many days where I felt like drinking. But I weathered the storm. And in seeing the small bit of what I saw on the stage today, or yesterday, before I left for work, made me realize and rekindled the reason why I wanted to quit drinking. One of the things when I first, I found it rather easy to give it up because I believed there was a better way and there was a better life, and that by me changing my ways, I could maybe inspire other people to be able to have the courage to put down alcohol, drugs, whatever their addiction might be, and change their lives as I was attempting to do back in 1988. I made a list of 8 people, most pretty noteworthy, and in 26 years I have met or had contact with 6 of the 8 people. The only 2 I have left. I'm not sure I'll ever meet them, but I'm not giving up. The most important thing that anyone should understand is if you are trying to change your life by giving up alcohol or drugs, no matter what physical cravings you have to stay the course. You have to get through it. The hardest part is getting through the craving stages. Remember your goals when you decide to go drinking, where you want to go, what you want to do. Hold fast to it. Find inspiration within yourself, within your lives. Even if it's outside your life, as I did. When I first quit, I had nobody in my family in my corner, and over the course of years, not the full 28, but it took some time for them to realize that I was serious about changing my life, and changing drinking and alcohol is only the start of it. It's changing the behavior, the way you look at things, the way you interact with people, and giving back what those give you once you reach the part where sobriety is your first choice. When you see someone being able to identify someone who's struggling and you may not know whether it's alcohol, personal, family, whatever, but to give back to that person and encourage them, whatever difficulty they have, and help them to break the chain of whatever dysfunction they have in their family or in their life or whatever. And that will enrich your sobriety and your path. And opportunities will come at random moments. You have to keep your eyes open to grasp out the opportunities that will befall you, that will enrich your life and make you more successful than you ever could have dreamed of being. But you have to stay with it. You have to stay persistent. You have to persevere. You cannot believe that anything is going to stay the same. And in order to have good things, you have to be vigilant. And that's especially true with recovery. It's becoming very clear that I have to do some things to develop my public speaking ability so that I can reach out to people who are struggling. And in different instances, I've read where 90% of people who need help don't have a way of getting it. And for me, it was awakening on my own, but it was also staying with the path, and part of that is my stubbornness. Some people do not have the inborn stubbornness to stick with something all the way, and when things get hard, they give up. The important thing is to never give up and to have someone there behind you and can see that maybe you're having a difficult time with whatever it is, and you just can't give up. It's like Jimmy Valvano when he gave his speech at the ESPYs in '93. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. You can't give up. You gotta hang in there, and whatever rough patch, it's something that inside, if you hang through it and get through the hardest part, when that's over, the growth you'll find somewhere along the way when you have to deal with something else will carry you through. I never want to see anyone suffer the way I did for so many years. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Thank you.